All right, everyone. We have football or something like that here tonight, week 11. A lot of big games, teams, hopes hanging on by a thread, hoping they can get into that 5, that 6 seed. There are other um nothing, no seeds are truly guaranteed, but after today there'd probably be some more clarity as far as who's going to be, in the top 4 and who's going to be looking at the last two. So, our first game of the night will be Reykjavik and Roswell, the two R teams. Frost Giants travel to the desert, face the Roswell aliens. I know some people in the chat probably rooting for the aliens. We will see. Some people probably rooting for the Frost Giants. Let's find out shortly. Get the game rolling here. We got a pretty normal football game here. Nothing crazy weather-wise. Experts have Roswell as a slight favorite, but 3 of the 4 devs are going with the aliens. Interesting. We're gonna get this one kicked off here in a bit. I'll just ping the squads first. We will be rolling. Right. Locker rooms have been pinged. Give it a little bit for everyone to filter in. Roswell aliens sit at 8-2 on the season. Reykjavik Frost Giants at 5-5. Frost Giants tied with 2 other teams, or excuse me, 3 other teams at 5-5. Um, of those teams, one of them at this point in time would not make the playoffs. Which one exactly? I don't know. That's why we just play to get W's and not really worry about tiebreakers yet. Reykjavik at Roswell. Here we come. Coin toss will go in favor of the Roswell aliens, who are going to receive. They lost a tough game a couple weeks ago against the Las Vegas Venom, who are looking like one of the best squads um, in the league right now. Aliens did, however, beat the Silver Eagles last week in Week 10, so see if they're back on track after last week's win, Monday, whatever. Peterson's going to start out with a carry. First play from scrimmage is good for 6 yards, and away we go. Grimes throwing and Estrada dropping. Probably would not have had the first down either way. 3rd and 4. Up for the Roswell aliens. Grimes throws it, and Lion Nikita in stride over the shoulder. He's going to make one miss. Can't get the blocks, but does get all the way down to the 5. Little face mask there, and that's a big play out of the tight end Lion Nikita the third, who, if you didn't know, was one of the founding members of the Victorious Lions. Grimes going to get sacked fast by Adam Leonard as they wrestle around on the turf. 2nd and goal to go. Grimes the gun. He's back. He throws to Estrada, who catches it for a few. So it'll be 3rd and goal at the 6. Everyone well knows once you're inside the goal line, it's kind of a black hole. Grimes throws it underneath to Quays Rich, who jukes and scores. Nicely done. Quays Rich getting a touchdown. Rich has had limited touches this season, but that would be his 2nd touchdown, and that gives Roswell a early 7-0 lead. They go march down the field on their first offensive possession of the game and score. We'll see how the Frost Giants answer. Io Torrent's going to get to the 15. And it'll be up to Jerry Riggs to try to tie this one up. He's out there in the weak eye. Riggs is back under a lot of pressure. Gets strip sacked. Loose ball. And Cheesy Puns finally hangs on. It looked like there was a Roswell alien right there, but I guess it's Puns to fall on it. Long legs in on the stop. So now it'll be 2nd and 21. And Riggs is going down in the end zone this time. Hamburger with the safety. Now it is a 9-0 lead here in Roswell. 2-score game early, midway through the 1st quarter. It's going to be a touchback, I guess. Alien looking to add on to their lead. Frost Giants on a little bit of damage control. As Peterson runs it for 6. Peterson's actually arguably the best running back in the league right now. Might be the only running back to get over 1,000 yards rushing this season. Which would be interesting because last season I think we had 3 or 4 running backs over the 1,000-yard mark. So Peterson was one of them. 3rd and 7. We're in I formation. Grimes fakes it under pressure, gets rid of it. Incomplete. Had the one-on-one matchup he liked, but it is incomplete. 4th and 7. David Vent 2. On it back to the Frost Giants. Frost Giants, of course, went backwards on their first 2 plays from scrimmage. See what they can do this time around. They have the ball at their own 23. Riggs, the time. Throwing it over the middle. It's dropped. That was Io Torrent. That's a tough drop. I think we see a disproportionate amount of drops. I was looking at them in the stats as far as receivers, and there's a lot of receivers with like 20+ drops, which is kind of insane, I think. I think that needs to be tweaked a little bit. And I know they have 90+ catch, too. So. Anyway, 3rd down and 3. They run it with Richards, who is going to get stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard, but that is not going to cut it. 4th down and 2. Out comes Oliver Davis and the punt unit. And I guess this one is going to be mishandled by Matthew Edwards, so that'll give the Roswell Aliens a very long field to work with. 1st and 10 at the 9. Times throwing under pressure. There is a flag. It might be a hold, and it's not. It's an offsides by Bottas Spotterman. So that's a free 5 yards. 1st and 5 coming up. I don't know what all the emotes are. Can't really see them that well. Peterson on the carry. Going to get about 3. 2nd and 2 coming up. Grimes hands off to Peterson, who's got some space for the first. It's tackled after a gain of about 6. Fresh set of downs for the Roswell Aliens as we get to the end of the second quarter. 9-0. Your score right now, not the typical way to get to 9-0, but here we are. See what the second quarter has in store for us as they pitch it to Peterson for about 5. Call it 4. I can see them. I just can't really make out of them. Just like all squares. And there's a throw, incomplete. I think that was Tava Tabai, the intended target. Maybe it was Ham. I couldn't tell. Now, of course, the goal line formation to try to convert. Classic conversion formation as Tava Tabai grabs it and heads out for a first down. At the 35, 8-yard gain. Tava Tabai's first catch. Throws it. Looking for Hunter Estrada over his head. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Grimes hands it off to Lucas Peterson, who's got about 6. The Aliens have had a good mix of pass and run. Have been able to convert on 3rd downs. See if they got another conversion in them. 3rd and 4. Quick throw and incomplete. Looking for Tava Tabai. So do not have it in them. And 2 out to punt this one away. Forgot my favorite quote. Is that the you got to be pretty hard to wear number 54 as a DB? Is that one? Or is that Hex's favorite? There's Devin Boateng for the first down. Cross Giants up to the 40, still trailing by 9. As Billy Bob Booker Thompson with the over-the-shoulder catch, tough catch to make. Gets tackled down at the 9-yard line. 1st and goal to go. 51 yards from Billy Bob Booker Thompson. Thompson now Riggs almost throws an interception in the end zone. 2nd and goal. Hand off. Oh, it's a fake. Throws it to Billy Bob Booker Thompson, who's going to get just a couple. You're approaching the 2-minute warning. Frost Giants just 7 yards away from the end zone. See if they can throw it in. I don't think they'll be running it. 2-minute warning incoming. See what Riggs got. Got his 2 receivers, Boateng and Torrent. Makes it to Richards. Throws it to Richards. Oh, dropped by Richards. A lot of Richards there, but not a lot of action. And that will bring out Oliver Davis and the kicking team to kick the field goal. Kick is up, and it is good. 3-9 here. And Roswell set to get the ball back. They have not done much since that initial drive touchdown and then the safety to follow it up. See if they can get the offense back rolling here. Billy Bob Booker Thompson, yeah, he's had a pretty good season. I'd say he's probably the 2nd best tight end in the league right now. As Grimes gets rid of it to Lid. Fullback Salami Lid's got 8. Grimes under a lot of pressure, going to get sacked by Commander Fluffy. 3rd and 12, and that will bring out the eminent 3rd down run. Love it so much. Peterson with the carry is going to maybe get a yard. Reykjavik with a 2nd timeout. Good 2 out to punt this one from his own 18. Kick is away. Cam Lewis. Turn it to the 34. And so Reykjavik will have a $1:21 on the clock with one timeout. We have a little bit left in this second quarter, first half, whatever you'd like to call it. Riggs has to get rid of it, was under some pressure, could not connect with Richards on that left sideline there. It's like Matthew Edwards in on the coverage. 2nd and 10. Riggs under pressure, just gets rid of it. Hamburger trying to get his greasy Hamburger hands on him. I don't know, maybe they're not greasy, I'm sorry. 3rd and 10, the imminent third down run will strike. Richards carries it for about 3, gaining 3. Said that twice. Up to the 37-yard line, 4th and 7. Davis punts it away. And I guess this one won't be returned initially. And it's going to roll into the end zone for a touchback. Fortunate for the Aliens, as that play has threw them over. Anyway, 1st and 10 at the 20 with exactly 1 minute on the clock. Grimes throwing deep. Receivers got set. It's Radiant's Ham up the middle, and he is gone. Udo Caro Cloudera cannot grab him. Touchdown, Roswell. They have increased their lead to 12 now. 1 play, 1 catch, 1 touchdown. Radiant's Ham going 80 yards down the field. Good job by Grimes to find the receiver, and Ham to just burned by the defense. So Mr. Io Torrent to return this one to about the 21, 16-3 here, going down the second quarter. Reykjavik in a bit of a hole, and what's normally a very potent offense has looked a little flat, aside from a couple big plays. 2nd and 10 after that incompletion, just throwing away, trying to get out of the sack. Riggs hasn't been super comfortable in the pocket today. 2nd and 10, Riggs throwing under pressure, and again throws it away. So, what are we going to see, folks? Let's hear it in the chat. It starts with an E. It ends with a minute third down run. Nick Richards carries it up the middle for about 7. 4th and 3 coming up. Davis punts it away, and Matthew Edwards will turn it. Getting it just a little bit up to the 24. 30 seconds left in the half. Grimes with the timeout. Could maybe get him into field goal range. He's going to throw it over the middle, and there's Tabatabai. They quickly call a timeout. That could be interesting. 24 seconds left now in the half. Pickup of 18 to Morteza Tabatabai. Grimes throwing left side to Estrada, who catches it for about 4. Steps out at the 46. Clock stopped at 21. Grimes, he's looking. As time throws, Lion Nikita the third had it and might have gotten them up into field goal range there. Instead, it's 3rd down and 6. And Peterson on the carry is going to lose a little bit, and that's going to bring us to the locker rooms, I believe, unless they really feel inclined to get this play off. I guess so. All right, well, event 2, adding in the inside the 20 stats if the punting stats works. So, 16-3 is your score at the half. Reykjavik trailing here in Roswell, but they get the ball to start the second half. We have seen a lot of second half comebacks. See what the Frost Giants have in them. Grimes is a 99 at QB, my guy. And you only get flack from Hex. He gives everyone that. So, I don't think anyone else does. Anyway, Riggs throwing and getting sacked immediately. Bren Hamburger been a beast this ball game. 2nd sack on the night. I think had a strip earlier. Game doesn't know how to differentiate fumbles from sacks. 3rd and 17. Riggs. Time now. Throws it left sideline. Incomplete. Looking for Boateng. They haven't really connected much to this ball game, and so that is going to bring out the punt unit. Davis, Marone, his own, or whatever it is. 12. On it back to Edwards. I have not whatsoever. You find the clip. You find the clip. So 1st and 10 at the 41. Grimes throws it. Right side incomplete. I said you're pretty hard, man. Like, that's a compliment. Grimes throws this one, and Quay's rich. Probably should change his jersey number. Should probably get on him about that. Picks up the 1st down. Quay's had the touchdown earlier. First touchdown of the ball game. Getting the 1st down there. Peterson with the run for 2. And an 8. Roswell is just into Reykjavik territory. Peterson, nothing doing there. Tomas Perez in on the stop. Loss of 1. 3rd down and 9 coming up. Grimes going to throw it, and Hunter Estrada with the catch, jukes it in, and gets the 1st. Nicely done by Hunter Estrada, getting it all the way to the 32-yard line. Definitely in Vent 2's range. You have to think they want 6 on this drive to make it a 3-score game. Grimes is going to throw it to Taba Tabai. He's got a tough 1st down conversion on the curl route. Pickup of about 13. Roswell in the red zone. Grimes throwing it again. Going end zone, and ooh, there is a dangerous throw. A lot of Reykjavik coverage there. 2nd down and 10 coming up. Salami Lid with the fullback dive is going to get a yard. Call it a yard. I'm going to call it something else. On the pistol. Trying to pick up another 3rd down. He's going to throw it left side to Hunter Estrada, but he is swarmed upon by 2 Frost Giants. So that will bring out Vent 2 for this 29-yard field goal attempt. And the kick is up and good. So that will make this a 16-point ball game. Technically a 2-score game, but getting 2 2-point conversions in this league is not super easy, and I don't even think the AI goes for them. So, yeah. Fun fact, David Vent 2 has been 13 for 13 on the season with that kick. So 19-3 here as we wind down the 3rd quarter. Rothschild's going to open up with a Richards run. That's going nowhere. 2nd and 10. And the Otterman fullback dive. All right. Loses 2. Waylon LaPrade. Stop. See what Riggs can do. He's got trips tight to his right. And he gets strip sacked again. This time it's Sanjay Watt on the fumble recovery. Aliens with a lot of pressure this ball game. Getting it 1st and goal at the 5. See what they can do as Grimes. Waiting, throwing into a lot of traffic. Almost turning the ball right back over. Aliens, although it's still a quarter left to play, they have a chance to really put this one away here if they score a touchdown. Grimes fakes it to Peterson. Has a bunch of time, and ooh, another risky throw. My cat agrees. 3rd and goal to go at the 5. Pistol formation. Peterson behind him, faces Peterson. Under pressure, throws it, and incomplete. So Roswell cannot do anything with that turnover. Let's go for the field goal to make this a 19-point ball game. And 2's kick is up, and it is good. So 22-yard field goal makes this a 22-point game for Roswell. David Vent 2. 2 for 2 on the night. Lots of 2. Crazy. Io Torrent, who doesn't have a 2 in his jersey number. Just 2 times 2. Twice. Oh. Anyway, I'm done with that. All right, 1st and 10 at the 22. Oh my God, it's happening again. Riggs throws, just gets rid of it. Riggs has not had any time to throw in the pocket today. None whatsoever. 4 completions. Wow. That's pretty crazy because Riggs was like the 3rd best quarterback by QBR coming into the game. Now, granted, he hasn't had any turnovers as far as interceptions that would affect that QBR, but the yards per attempt is hurting. As we get to the 4th quarter now, Reykjavik facing a 3rd down. They trail by 19. You need to pick it up quickly. A couple big bombs to Io Torrent or Boateng. They run it with Richards. I think he's got it. He does. So tough running on 3rd down to pick up the 1st. Ball is placed at the 33 now. Taking it to Richards. With time, Riggs throws. Caleb Boateng, what'd I say? Gets a touchdown. Big bomb up the middle. Boateng on the post. Deadly. And that will be 1st touchdown for this Reykjavik offense. PAT from Davis is up and good. 22-10 now. Nicely done by Caleb Boateng, who is the one of the best receivers in the league, has one of the highest yards per target in the league, and 10 touchdowns coming into this season. That would be number 11. Spoke it into existence. Well, you know, there's Caleb or Devin, so I get a little fluff factor when I say just Boateng. Dixie Normus on that 2-yard tackle for loss. 2nd and 12 is still trying to hold on to their 12-point lead. Grimes back, throws it. Estrada catches it, but that's only going to be a few. 3rd and 8. Roswell. Grimes throws it, incomplete. So a quick 3 and out, just what the Reykjavik team needed. And 2 is going to be back out here to punt it away. Lewis in on the return. Gets it up to the 37th. Yeah, despite having 2 fumbles lost, or well, 1 fumble lost and a strip sack, Frost Giant is definitely not out of this just yet. Almost throwing an interception there is Jerry Riggs. Make it 2nd and 10. Riggs with all day to throw. Throwing the Hail Mary and incomplete. Looking for Io Torrent, I believe. 3rd down and 10. Riggs under pressure. Gets rid of it and cannot connect with Torrent again. 4th and 10. I think they're going to punt it. Yeah, they will. So they don't think it's go for it territory yet. I'd probably agree with that. Their defense has got to come up big here. Matthew Edwards turns it. I guess the defense doesn't have to come up big. They just have to hope for the failure of the offense, which is usually how defense works in this game. Not really like the defense does anything particularly special. It's just the offense just completely finds a way to not do anything good. So, 2-yard gain from Peterson there. 2nd and 8. Grimes throws, and what did I say? Incomplete to Hunter Estrada. 3rd down and 8. Clock stopped at 2:48. Quick flag. It might be an offsides. Grimes going to throw the 5 verts, and oh, I think Estrada was behind everyone there. Could not hang on to the ball because the drop rate is stupid. 3rd down and 3 coming up. Grimes throws it, and Tabatabai catches it there while being hit. That's a first down all the way up to the 47 of Reykjavik. Good pickup by the Aliens, whose offense has been a little bit quiet in the quarter. Peterson with a nice carry, cuts it in for a gain of 7, second down and 3. Two-minute warning here in Roswell. Reykjavik with all 3 timeouts. Roswell facing a second and 3. Probably going to have to start calling timeouts, but Radiant's Ham with that catch is going to make it even tougher now. Frost Giants burn their first. It's first and 10 at the 22. Roswell with a 12-point lead still. Peterson with the carry, and that's good for a gain of 7. Second and 3. Waba to die. Oh, not to die. Waba to buy. Salami Lid on the fullback dive. Picks up the first down. Nice run by Lid. Up to the 6-yard line. Reykjavik with no timeouts remaining. First and goal at the 6. Another Peterson run who jukes it outside and scores. Touchdown Roswell. Peterson looked to be stopped in the backfield but said, no way, no how. I'm taking this in, and he does, giving Roswell an 18-point lead, which is 1:44 on the clock, and that is probably going to do it. 19-point now after that PAT. So, with this, I'm going to say that the Reykjavik Frost Giants are going to drop to 5-6 on the season. Going to make it a little bit dicey. We have 2 5-5 teams facing each other, though, later on. That's going to be the Toronto Rush and the Fort Lauderdale Flamingos, so one of them has to win. We don't do ties here. This ain't soccer. Madagascar faces the Denver Dragons, so if the Madagascar Hammerheads, and that game is coming up next, I think. I think that's what I got next. Yeah. So if the Hammerheads win, they'll go to 5-6. They'll be tied with the Frost Giants. I think both have won and lost the game against each other, so then it'll come to conference. It's going to get really messy here, is what I'm saying. And not Lionel Messi, because this ain't soccer. But there's a great catch and run by Caleb Boateng. Going to get tackled, but not after crossing the goal line. Touchdown, Reykjavik. Boateng of the Caleb variety getting his second on the night. I don't know why they're going for 2. And they don't get it. They're going to get stripped again. Because, what? So, onside kickoff time. Davis kicks this one away, and it's going to be Garrett Thompson, other Thompson, to recover it. Okay, so we have a wild onside kickoff recovery. Frost Giants down by 13 as they went for a 2-point conversion. Back on offense. Riggs hit while throwing, gets it to Richards. Tackled in the open field for a gain of 5. That doesn't help their effort, as we are now under 60 seconds remaining in the ball game. Riggs, under pressure, throws it, and coverage ratings do not matter. Just the game does whatever it wants. First and 10 inside the 20, all the way up to the 18. Under 40 seconds, Riggs throws it to Richards, who's got like 3. Need to work a little bit quicker. Incompletions don't hurt them. They probably help more than passes like that. Riggs throwing. Gets it off to Richards, who is tackled in the open field again. So very questionable decisions, as we are now just 12 seconds away from ending the game. They spike it. Okay. 4th and 1. 10 yards away from the end zone. 10 seconds left in the ball game. Not sure if they can get a W. They might be able to get another touchdown, but it's going to come down to this play. Riggs throws it, and it's incomplete. Turnover on downs. That will do it. Grimes can just kneel this one out at home, as the Roswell Aliens will advance to 9-2. And although I haven't done the exact math, I'm going to say that's going to be good for a playoff spot. Here you go. 29-16. Punched in because I forget these. Here we go. Congratulations, Roswell. I'm going to say you probably made the playoffs, so way to go. Coming up next, Hammerheads and Dragons. This game is in Denver. Oh, with the Frost Giants loss, the Hammerheads in anticipation for this one. Because, like I said, there's going to be another 5 and 6 team coming up after the Rush and Flamingos game, and then before that, the Silver Eagles at 5 and 5 could lose to the Venom. Also dropped to 5. It's going to get pretty wild, folks, for that 6th seed. I can already tell. There's going to be like 3 teams competing for it. All right, this one going. Some weather. No wind, day game, cloudy again. Experts have Madagascar as a favorite by a good margin. See how that rolls. I will get the teams notified, or at least the Dragons. And I think the Hammerheads have been made aware that it is their time to partake in this activity. So, here we go. Hammerheads, Denver, a matchup between 2 teams from different conferences, so this isn't really going to help either of them if they win as far as conference tiebreaker. But hey, a win's a win's a win, and if the Hammerheads win out this season, I'll be willing to believe that they will make the playoffs. So it's not necessarily a must-win for Madagascar, but I'm gonna say it is. And for Denver, if they want any chance, it's just 1R in a rise. If Denver wants any chance of squeaking into the playoffs, they have to win this game. This is a must-win. If Denver loses, they are like 99% chance out of the playoffs. Unless something really crazy happens. I think it would have to be like they tie the Flamingos. I don't know. Washington throwing deep on the first play. Damari Rose. Damari Rose has got the catch all the way to the 42. Big opening play by the Denver Dragons and Damari Rose. Washington is going to throw it to Cam Jones. That's a gain of 4, 2nd and 6. A handoff by Washington to Speedy. Hey, we get a yard. 3rd and 6 for the Denver Dragons. Looks like they're in Hail Mary formation. Of course, what else would you do? As Washington has to get rid of it, and it's well covered by the Hammerheads. So despite the big play, they cannot capitalize on it, and they're going to have to settle for a long 55-yard field goal attempt here. Tucker's kick is up. It looks good. It is good. So a very big kick by Justin Tucker gives Denver a 3-0 lead on their opening drive. 3-0 at home for the Dragons. Madagascar's chance to respond. They're going to take over at the 25. Hey, it just be like that. Don't worry about it. What is the longest field goal? Well, we changed the power up a little bit recently, like 2 or 3 seasons ago. I want to say it was 64 yards or 67. Maybe it was 69. I don't remember. It's on a banner somewhere. $68. There you go. Thanks. Thanks. Okay. Like the average between 67 and 69. You know, that other number, 68. So, Hammerheads, while I'm blabbing, are putting a drive together, but as soon as I look up, it's a ridiculousness to Joey Din. Incomplete, 2nd and 10. That was the first pass. It's been all Qureshi who's been running it nicely. Iadel throwing again. This time is complete to Evo Upcoming, who's breaking some tackles. And that's going to get the Hammerheads up to the 30-yard line. The Aliens won the Aliens game 29-16. As Iadel throws it to lateral Huaycapan for a 2-yard pickup. 2nd and 8. Iadel with time, throwing it to Qureshi. Ooh, traffic there. Could have been a risky throw. Fortunate for the Hammerheads and Iadel, it's incomplete. 3rd down and 8. Number 18, not to be confused with the other number 18 in the Pistols. Going to throw it quickly to Din, who's stepping out before the 1st down marker. A totally normal play. All up to the 24-yard line. The Hammerheads going to attempt a field goal of their own. This one much shorter than Tucker's. 41 yards out. O'Deer's kick is up, and it's right down the middle. So, all 3s on the scoreboard. We're the majority of this first quarter. Got a good one on our hands early, it seems. Like that. Kirk Cousins asked if I liked it, and I said yes. Scotty doesn't know, returns it to the 23. That would be a weak eye for Washington. Ooh, dropping back with time, throwing left sideline. It's Jordan Tribble with a big catch. Dragons getting all the way to the 31-yard line. They're showing some life here. They had kind of a tough loss to the Frost Giants last week. Now back in scoring range. Washington throwing it end zone, almost intercepted. A lot of hammerhead white and blue in on the coverage. 2nd and 10. Yeah, see, coverage doesn't matter. Washington with some time, throwing it left sideline, incomplete. There is jerseys in the vicinity. 3rd and 10 coming up. Looks like Denver's just going for field goals. Washington, he's back. Quick throw to Rose, but Rose is tackled by Reg Broccoli in the open field for an 8-yard gain. Needed 10, so bring out Tucker and the field goal unit. This one, 40. Kick is up and good. Like it was right on line with the sword of the night guy statue thing. 6-3 as we wind down the first quarter. Might be a kicker battle. Who you got? O'Deer, Justin Tucker. I will say, I like bringing up kicker stats. So let's bring up the kicker stats. O'Deer has been on the season coming into this game 12 for 14, 2 missed field goals. Yeah? Think about that. Justin Tucker, on the other hand, coming in this game 9 for 9, 0 missed field goals. Interesting. End of the first quarter, 6-3 in Denver. Dragons with a lead. They are sitting with their season on the line at 3-7. Team with the Hammerheads is Iadel's going to throw it a sack. It's Uter Lighthorn with the catch and a block. Finally drugged down from behind. Big time catch. Whoa. Don't know how Iadel did not get out of the sack. That was some Eli Manning business right there. Now Iadel going to throw it wide open to Evo Upcoming. But he gets closed in on. Huge gain, though, from Upcoming all the way to the 8-yard line. 1st and goal to go. Wooter. Too bad he left. As there's Qureshi. And we have our first touchdown of the ball game. Wow, Qureshi kind of looked like he was hung up on his own guy. Then just found the ball and scored. Good job from Sehil Qureshi, who's actually one of the best receiving running backs in the league. Alongside with the Dragons running back, Speedy Gonzalez. No action for Gonzalez really this ball game, but it could change. Madagascar takes their first lead of the ball game, 10-6 here early on in the 2nd quarter. I mean, kickers still kick PAT, so isn't it kind of technically a kicker battle? not to the same degree. 16-yard line is where Denver's going to start out. Washington in the strong eye. He's back and throwing and gets it to Scotty doesn't know, who gets flung forward like a rag doll to the 28-yard line. If that play doesn't tell you that speed is the only attribute that matters, then I don't know what will. Washington throws it. Gets it to Jordan Tribble on a tough catch. Ooh, I'd be careful. I'd be careful saying that. I'd be really careful. Dragons up to the 46-yard line. Washington throws it wide open as Scotty doesn't know. Dragons take the lead here. Touchdown, Denver. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Tucker's kick is up, and it is good. 13-10. 2 minutes into the second quarter. XCA returns this one to the 22. And Madagascar trailing by 3 again. But last time they marched right down the field. Capped it off with a Koreshi catch from Iadell. See what they can do here. Quick throw. And there's Joey Din, who's got 8. 7. I guess it's 7. Looked like 8. Kind of looks like 8 still, but you know what, whatever the game wants. Classic I formation on your own 30. They're passing out of it and getting sacked out of it. Wilfrith of Langwald, son of Ekrik the Collier, in on the sack. Going to make it 3rd and 10. Iadell throws, but he is sacked again. Wilfrith of Langwald, son of Ekrik the Collier. Back-to-back plays, back-to-back sacks. That sounds like a different... Never mind. Anyway, Madagascar has to punt it back to the Dragons. Powell Van Jr. returns it to the 39. And so the Dragons have a chance to extend their 3-point lead. Washington back under center, looking to do more damage. He's been throwing a lot, been throwing well. Incomplete there, though. 2nd and 10. Washington to throw. Looking for who else? Jordan Tribble, but overthrown. 3rd down and 10. See if the Hammerheads defense can clamp down and get the ball back to the offense. Pretty good game for the rookie Kaiser Washington. As Washington gets it off, but it's incomplete. Bill Cherry in there on the coverage. 4th and 10, so 3 incompletions and a 3-and-out. Tucker not kicking a field goal this time, kicking a punt, or punting a kick, whatever. And this one will fortunately be rolled into the end. What is this ad playing? Who's having a good... What is that? What the heck? Alright. I don't know. Anyway, Iadell throwing, and he's got a receiver in the soft spot in the zone. It's Joey Din. Just behind the D, all the way up to the 43. Iadell playing really well tonight. Got some momentum off the last game against the Twisters. There's a... I don't know what to do about that. I really don't. Just have an alarming drop rate. Like I need to put all these numbers together and show the guys. This Iadell chucking it deep, looking for Huaycapan. That is incomplete. 3rd and 10 coming up. Like, what are they? Are they eating hummus? Like, what are they doing in the ad? I don't understand. Iadell. Time's going to look for Koreshi. Oh, that's dropped. That would have been a first. That would have been a first. 4th and 10. So now the Hammerhead is going to punt it back to the Dragons. So a couple punts here. Got a close one. Oh dear, with a pretty decent punt. That's going to be inside the 8 to the 7-yard line. Minute 22 for the Denver Dragons. They have 2 timeouts, but a 93-yard field to work with. Yeah, you would. Washington drops back, throws, doesn't know catches, and not going to pick up the first. 2nd and inches coming up. Very close. The dropper, I'm telling you. Washington throwing for it, and incomplete to Scotty doesn't know. 3rd and inches coming up. Washington, quick throw, doesn't know on the hitch, got it. Just enough for the first. Ball up the 20. Washington with time, throwing it deep to Damari Rose, and nothing doing. Reg Broccoli all over the football. 2nd and 10. Got a really close ball game on our hands. I love to see it. Washington back. Has to get rid of it and does. Incomplete. So, you know what that means? It's the ETR. ETDR. Edie Gonzalez carries it for a yard. 4th and 9. No timeouts being used. I guess let the clock keep rolling. I believe the Hammerheads start out the second half of the football. Could factor into it. Milo Morales going to return it to the 31. Yeah, no, you're not playing like trash. Playing really well. And there's a throw behind the defense. It's lateral Hoykapon, who's going to get tackled down at the 33, setting this up for the tying field goal at the end of the half. It's O'Deer from 50. And kick is right down the middle. Doesn't get any better than that. 50-yarder is good. Halftime, here we come. 13 apiece. Madagascar to start the second half with the football. The conferences only affect the scheduling and a tiebreaker. All they affect. Iadell throws it, and that's incomplete. Another pass from Iadell is to Koreshi, who catches it and picks up the first. Iadell throws it to Lighthorn. Had a big catch earlier. Gets 8 there, 2nd and 2. Run by Koreshi. He's got the first and a whole lot more. Breaks 2. 1 man to beat, but cannot break it. Does get a huge chunk. Tackled down at the 25-yard line. Iadell throwing it with time. Receiver wide open in the end zone. It's Evo Upcoming for the touchdown. Evo Upcoming making this a 6-point ball game. Nicely done. Good attack on that drive. Through the air, on the ground by the Hammerheads. It's Evo Upcoming capping it off with a 25-yard touchdown catch. Upcoming having a pretty solid season. He's had a pretty solid career, not going to lie. Upcoming with that will be his 8th touchdown and is definitely on pace for a 1,000-yard season. Kaiser Washington with time, throws it deep, and Jordan Triffle. How do you hang on to that one, my guy? That's all the way to the 42. Washington throws it, looking for Tribble again. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Washington to throw it, and that's Gonzalez with the catch for 4. 3rd down and 6 coming up. Washington to throw deep to Tribble, incomplete. So, ball in the 38. Do they try another 55-yarder? Yes, they will. Tucker is out here. try to make this a 4-point ball game. Tucker's kick is up. It's on target, and it is good. Tucker, one of the best kickers in the league right now. Going to make this a 20-16 ball game, so they do get some points. You guys, have you guys not watched this game before? Like, it happens like 7 times at least every single game. Iadel in the gun. Freshy to his right. Gonna look, throw, and gets it to Waikapon for a tough catch. Up to the 34-yard line. Freshy with a good run for 7. 2nd and 3 coming up. Freshy with a 2nd down run, breaks through everyone down the right sideline, and he is off to the races. No one's going to catch Sahil. Touchdown, Madagascar, and a huge carry. Sahil Qureshi's got a receiving touchdown and a rushing touchdown. Look at that great game from Sahil. Over 100 yards, not a common occurrence this season. Sahil Qureshi making this a 2-score ball game, 27-16 as we're working our way through the 3rd quarter. I mean, I can probably change that. I don't know all the portraits off the top of my head. Change that. Not a big deal. As dribble. Intended target cannot come down with it. 2nd and 8. Washington with some time going deep right side. It's incomplete. Bill Cherry in on the coverage. 3rd and 10. Dragons offense not quite as explosive as it was earlier. Washington to throw, and Tribble with the catch. Tough catch to the 41, but that's what happens. 1st and 10 now. Washington throws incomplete. Oh, intercepted. Bonderman tiptoeing on the sideline. Turnover. And it'll be the Madagascar Hammerheads back with the football with an 11-point lead. Iadel with everyone split out wide, trying to air it out. Going to throw a past the din for a loss of 2. I bet you wish you would have dropped that one, huh? 2nd and 12 now. Can't have it both ways, I guess. As Iadel throws it, lateral Waikapon with the catch, breaks through 1 and gets the 1st down. Past midfield to the Denver 47. Nicely done by lateral Waikapon. 4 catches for 76 yards. Very respectable game out of that tight end spot. That'll be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Iadel finds Qureshi for a short gain of about 5, and that will do it for 3 quarters. 4th quarter incoming. Denver trails by 11, and they are on defense. Hammerheads putting a little bit of a drive together. They're up to the 42. Iadel throws it, and Joey Din with a very tough catch right in front of the defender. Gets to the 32-yard line, fresh out of downs. Hammerheads definitely in field goal range. Have to think they want touchdown, though, to make this a 3-score game. Qureshi for 6. 2nd and 4 now. Iadel throwing, and I guess the ball is lava. 3rd and 4 coming up at the 6. Iadel throws it underneath the hex. Yay! First action for Yay. He's got the 1st down there. Run and catch up to the 15. Madagascar in the red zone. Iadel throws it and overthrows in. Why is the American Optometric Association? Iadel on 2nd and 10. A throw it to Koreshi, who breaks one and scores. Touchdown, Madagascar. And boy, oh boy, that's gonna make it really tough for the for the Dragons to come back in this one. What a game from Sahil Qureshi, over 160 all-purpose yards and 3 touchdowns. 34-16. Denver has to work quickly now. Washington throwing to doesn't know for a first. Washington overthrows Cam Jones, 2nd and 10. Madagascar looks to be in control here. Washington throwing again. It's incomplete. They like that play. It's like they only know one play. 3rd and 10 for Denver Dragons. And there's Damari Rose for the first down. Washington, the time, throws through the left sideline, incomplete. Washington finds Cam Jones underneath, and Jones picks up the first. So Dragons putting a drive together. Still have to work quickly, though. Washington throws it to Speedy Gonzalez. First action we've seen from Gonzalez really in this ball game. It's a first down to the 38, and that's going to be Denver's first time out for some reason. Washington throws it again. This time it's Gonzalez who's got the catch and heads out at the 21. Washington looking, throwing through the back of the end zone, incomplete. 2-minute warning here in Denver. Dragons trail by 18. Are in Madagascar territory, though. Need a touchdown very soon. As Washington looking for Gonzalez. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. Washington throws to a bunch of traffic. 4th and 10. Do they go for it or do they kick the field goal and go for the onside? They're going for it. So here we go. Could be the ball game right here. Washington, he's back. He's looking, throwing, and it's same result. 1st and 10. Turnover on downs by the Dragons. So Hammerheads get the ball back. Hand off to Sahil Qureshi. And that's going to be a pickup of 5. Dragons use their 2nd timeout. This looks to be a Madagascar W. They'll advance to 5 and 6. They anxiously await the results of the other games. That will do it. Victory formation. Iadel kneels this one out. And Madagascar comes away with a 34-16 victory on the road in Denver. After this game here, we'll have 2 5-5 teams, or no, sorry, one of the 5-5 teams I mentioned from before, Silver Eagles, traveling to Las Vegas, take on the Venom. Another inter-conference matchup, not intra. something like that. So that could also have some major playoff seeding implications. Actually, I think because the Rush and Flamingos are 5-5, after today, there's gonna be 3 teams tied for the 5 and 6 seed, probably. I don't know. I guess it depends on the Silver Eagles. Then I don't know. They could be 4 teams tied for 2 spots. That'll do it. Great game from Sahil Qureshi, and yeah, Hammerheads on a bit of a streak here. Got a couple games in a row under their belt. See if they can do some more. Coming up next, Silver Eagles and Venom. Here we go. In Vegas. I don't know. It don't matter here, I guess. Weather is about the same. Experts have the Las Vegas Venom as a heavy, heavy favorite. And I would tend to agree with that. The Venom have been one of the best squads in the league as of late. See what they can do here. Kickoff is coming up shortly. Sorry. Peter Soffin's going to start out throwing to PP Poo Poo's got a big catch, blocks down the right sideline. I guess this is the right camera angle for the Silver Eagles. Big play on the opening play from scrimmage. Pickup of 29. Soffin throws to PP Poo Poo again for 9. Second and coming up. Soffins throws. Latavius Stokavasi catches. That's a gain of about 9 or so. First and 10 at the Las Vegas 38. Mexico City cruising on this drive. All through the air. Soffins trying to do more damage to the air. It's Twerky McDingberry with the catch. And that's a first down inside the 15 to the 13. Work out of the tight end spot. And of course, all the Hail Mary formation at the own 3. Soffins throws, but it's Juan Cena with the catch out of the backfield. So bang, 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 bang. I don't know. It was like 5 plays. Yep, 5 plays, 5 passes, 85 yards. So quick math tells me that's about 40. No, I can't even quick math. 17 yards of play. And that's a touchdown. 17 or 7-0. You know, just because something works isn't vindication that it's the right thing to do. I'm just gonna make that clear right now. I have a lot of counter arguments to, well, it worked. That doesn't make it correct. So we have the goal line formation, of course, for Red Ucker. Is going to pitch it out to Menno Rahe for a gain of 3, 2nd and 7. See what Ucker can do. One of the top quarterbacks in the league. He's going to hand it off to Rahe. So Venom have been running it more. Has been working, though. That's a gain of 4, 3rd down and 3. And Rahe going nowhere, so interesting call here. 3 straight runs, depressing in on that TFL. Mexico City getting the football back. Knutson-Kirkin punts this one away to DJ Murray. Dolphins throwing, and wide open is Ulysses S. Grant, burning by the defense. Finally drugged down from behind at the 19-yard line. Dolphins, who's struggled this season more so than almost any quarterback in the league, on fire today. Dolphins throws it underneath to Pipi Pupu, gets a block and the score, so very, very quickly. The Mexico City Silver Eagles are out to a 13-0 ball game. Aiden Coleman kicks it away. PAT is good. 14-0 here in Vegas. Rahe with the carry. Gonna get 3, 2nd down and 7 coming up. And another Rahe run. This one is a loss of a bunch. Oswald Glockenspiel in on the TFL. Ucker with his first pass attempt of the game is going short to Kyle Williams, who is not going to get the first. Tackled from behind, 2 yards short of the marker. So Mexico City getting the ball back. Dolphins throws this one through the left sideline, incomplete. Second 10. That was Soffin's first incompletion of the ball game. Soffins throws it to Pipi Pupu, very close to the 1st down marker. 3rd and inches coming up. I think we're going to have to wait for this 3rd down play until after the start of the 2nd quarter. 14-0 in Vegas. The visiting Silver Eagles are in the lead. Dolphins, quick throw to Pipi Pupu. The 6'2" has burned the Venom as Pipi Pupu is tackled down just a yard or inches short of the goal line. Big play on 3rd down and inches by the Mexico City Silver Eagles. They are knocking on the door again, trying to add on to their lead. This time, though, Soffins cannot pass out of it. Dreyfus in on the sack. 2nd and goal to go at the 8. Dolphins throws short to Wansina, who's got a 2nd receiving touchdown on the ball game. Nicely done by Wansina to break away from the defender. 20-0 at 21 after the Coleman PAT here in the early 2nd quarter. Vegas, one of the largest deficits they faced all season. I don't know, Laser. I mean, maybe you should just not watch the games. I don't know. Must be bad luck. Chico Cortez returns this one to the 20. Fred Ucker can do. Ucker with some time, a lot of time, throws it incomplete. You can do whatever you want, Laser. It's your world. I'm just living in it. Ucker with time, throws it well short of the line of scrimmage, and Cosmos Strain Fury is going to lose a yard. So we'll see what this 3rd and 11 play is, as Ucker throws it short to Kyle Williams, and that is well short of the first down marker. 4th and 6 coming up. Venom have to punt it away again. Not looking good for the Venom this game. Offense throws incomplete. 2nd and 10. Well, it's a short pass play. That doesn't mean the ball isn't thrown short, but there's a big momentum shift as this offense is strip sack. Bjorn Isaac, Grenlund, Dahlback in on the fumble recovery. Venom take over at the 19. Ucker throws it through the back of the end zone, incomplete. Third and 8. Ucker looking for Rahe, cannot connect. Tough drop. Think Rahe would have the first, so Venom are only going to have to settle for a field goal here. This one from 20 or 34 out. Perkins' kick is up and just slices through the right upright, so they get away 3 points off the turnover. Silver Eagles have not given up the fewest points. Actually been the Roswell. Fun fact. And there's Gonzo Leafson. First action for Leafson with the catch. Ducks out at the 37. Hit the 2-minute warning. Offense looks, throws. Leafson again has the first. Offense throws. McDingberry. He's got 9. 2nd and 1. Offense, quick throw. It's Pee Poo Poo. 6'2", burn in the Venom, and that's a touchdown. Mexico City Silver Eagles putting on a clinic here. Kick is up, and it is good. 28-3 here in Las Vegas. Cortez turns it to the 21. We are approaching the half. 28-3 with a $1:29 on the clock. See if Ucker can do some damage here. He's going to dump it off short to Rahe, who's got the first. Not the outcome I was expecting. Right now, the Silver Eagles are in control. 2nd and 9 for Ucker. Got everyone split out here. He's back with time. Throws it to JQ into a lot of traffic. Complete to the 46-yard line. Ucker has not been aired out. There's a short throw to JQ. The gain of a couple. Venom call their 2nd timeout. Ucker throws to Williams. And that's Venom's going to call another timeout. I don't know why. 3rd and 7 coming up. Rahe carries it, and that's gonna lose yards. So I guess Knutson is out to try to pin the Silver Eagles deep. Yeah, it's a very good looking punt. Is it? Yes, it's an amazing punt. 1st and 10 inside the 1-yard line. Soften's in the shadow of his own goalpost. And Soften's going to throw it to Wansina, who's got the 1st down, giving them some breathing room. Mexico City not calling timeouts. I guess they're content with their lead. This is S. Grant with the catch. Stays in bounds for a gain of 9, and we will head to the locker rooms. 28-3 here in Vegas. Venom do start the 2nd half of the football, but they're going to have to start figuring it out quickly. Silver Eagles trying to get back above 500. Las Vegas Venom, we're on a hot streak coming into this game. Getting all they can handle. Ucker, throw it right away to JQ. Who's got a quick 1st down. Ucker pitches it to Rahe, who's losing 4. 2nd down and 14 coming up. Ucker throws it, and that is dropped. 3rd and 14 now for the Venom. As Ucker with time, throwing it deep, one-on-one matchup, favors the receiver. It's Chico Cortez with the catch and the touchdown. Venom maybe coming back to life here. They're on the board for their 1st touchdown of the ball game. Icky Knutson Kirkin's PAT is good. 28-10 here early on in the 3rd quarter. I think that's Ortez, as they say in Hammerhead's land. DP Poo-Poo returns this one to the 19. See how the Silver Eagles respond. They've had a great 1st half of offense. See if they can carry that over to the 2nd half. It's Softens nearly getting sacked. Somehow gets rid of the football. Incomplete 2nd and 10. Could have been intercepted as well. Softens throws it, and Latavius Dokabasi catches it to the 39. 21-yard completion from Softens to Dokabasi. And there is an incompletion. Softens hit while throwing. 2nd and 10. Softens going down fast. That's Dreyfus in for his 2nd sack of the ball game. So 3rd and 20. Chat tells me that 3rd down distance doesn't matter. As Softens throws it to Gonzo Leafson, and it is true. Picking up the 3rd down on 3rd and 20. Mexico City into Venom territory. They're at the 46. Softens Throws it, and Leafson catches it right in front of the defender. Yeah, really nothing matters, actually. Attributes don't matter. It's just kind of the game does whatever it wants. Offense throws. Okabasi catches. Mexico City now 2nd and 4. As Offense throws incomplete to Juan Cena. It will be 3rd down and 4. Definitely in field goal range, but trying to take those 7 points back the Venom got earlier. Softens throws into traffic, incomplete. 4th and 4, so bring out Caden Coleman for a 37-yard field goal attempt. Coleman's kick is up, and it is good. 31-10 here in Las Vegas as we're about halfway or a little more through the 3rd quarter. See what the Las Vegas Venom could do. Last time their offense had a big play to Chico Cortez. It's a lot of times how they score is off of big plays. Pitch to Rahe is a quick flag. It might be a hole or offsides. It is. ZKF on the offsides. 1st and 5 coming up. Of course, the goal line formation. A fullback dive. Make it 2nd down and 5. Trips left. Ucker under center. Hands it off to Rahe, who loses 3. So the 3rd down and 8. I think Venom run it too much right now. Let's see what Ucker can do on 3rd down. He's hit while throwing, and it's incomplete. So it'll be 4th down and 8 for a Nuts and Kirkin punt. DJ Murray is going to return the football to the 26-yard line. If Silver Eagles can extend their 21-point lead. Offense in the gun. Throwing it deep. Completely blown coverage. Pee-pee poo-poo behind the defense for a touchdown. Mexico City on top. 37-10. EAT is good. 38-10 as we wind down the 3rd quarter. This one quickly getting out of hand for the Venom. Tucker throws it. Kyle Williams catches it, and that's a gain of 9. 2nd and 1. End of the 3rd quarter, 4th quarter incoming. 38-10. We get to our last quarter of play. Venom trailing at home by a bunch. Hand it off to Rahe. The offsides is going to pick up the 1st down. Tucker throwing it deep, and Chico Cortez has got a big play to the 28 of Mexico City. Tucker throws, few catches, and that's a pick up 6. 2nd down and 4. Tucker throws, incomplete. 3rd down and 4. Venom probably aren't technically out of it, but man, this is a big deficit. Do have a good chance to score here. See how this third down plays out. They throw end zone, and just like every pass, it's through the back of the end zone. 4th down and 4. Nutzenkirchen out to kick a field goal. Kick is up, and it is good. 20 or 38-13, 25-point ball game. That's still a good-sized deficit. 4-score deficit still. Not really sure what the value of the kick field goal is, but Pee Poo is going to return it. It will be 1st and 10 at the 13. Dolphins nearly get sacked. Flag is a hold by Chuck Rounder, so that's going to set him back 10 because half the distance to the goal inside the 20 does not exist. So it'll be 1st and 20 at the 3. Dolphins under pressure, throws it to Leafson, who's got it down the right sideline, and that's a big pickup all the way to the 40. Because down and distance does not matter. Dolphins throws it over the middle. It's Leafson again, and that's up to the 38-yard line. Trips left, softens. With time, throws it to Pee Pee Poo Poo for a first. Poo Poo will get up to the 27-yard line. And Wansina is going to carry it for a first down up to the 15-yard line. Hand off, Zena got 3, 2nd and 7. 2-minute warning here as Gumashad brings down Cena for a 3-yard loss. 3rd and 10 for the Silver Eagles, but they have this one well in control. And I believe they're going to advance to 6 and 5 after this. Venom are going to drop to 7 and 4. Aiden Coleman is out here to kick a 29-yarder. So after this ball game, we will have a Flamingos and Rush matchup in Fort Lauderdale. Why are we dropping frames? 41-13 is your final in Las Vegas. So, yeah, Toronto and Fort Lauderdale are up next. We had a beautiful night for football as Fort Lauderdale plays host to the Toronto Rush. Fort Lauderdale is considered a heavy favorite in this one, but Toronto has known to be very, very competitive. Kickoff coming up shortly. Here we go. It's Ernesto Romero III. Return it to the 26. Fort Lauderdale is the favorite. Robinson Jr. is going to start out with a play action. Tons of time to throw. Going deep. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Throw it short right side to Dash Runman, who's got the first with the spin move to the 40-yard line. Are the Flamingos' fresh set of downs? Nope, I didn't. Middle of the second, it's Cawthon with the catch. Another spin move, this time from Matt Cawthon, and he is into Toronto territory to the 37-yard line. Pickup of 23 yards. Thompson Jr. overthrows the target. Had a lot of pressure. Make it 2nd and 10. Why does Runman seem slow? Because he has 80 speed at the tight end spot. Thompson Jr. throwing to Runman again. Right side. Jukes it in and tackled forward for a first down at 27-yard line. Thompson Jr. I'm going to throw end zone incomplete. It will be 2nd and 10. Taking it to Noble II, and wide open in the end zone, but it's dropped. Again, the drop rate is disgusting. 3rd and 10 coming up for the Fort Lauderdale Flamingos. And in the end zone, it's iBoss James for the touchdown. On 3rd and 10, Fort Lauderdale ends up scoring 6. Marching down the field on their opening possession, taking the lead at home. Well, he was a wide receiver last season. It's called regression, you know. You'll have to deal with it like next year. Pablo kicks this one away. And it will be a touchback. So Toronto on offense in a 7-0 deficit. A Mason Jordan throw, and Vilko Valkonen's got the catch. Tight end rumbling down the right sideline, eventually brought down at the 22. Oh, nice run after the catch by Vilko. Toronto very quickly into Fort Lauderdale territory to the 22-yard line. On Thunderball carry, breaking it right side, and he scores. So Toronto just takes 2 plays to get those points back, and we have a 2-point glitch. Excellent. Totally cool. Totally standard. Absolutely amazing. Duck football kicks this one away. And it will be Ernesto Romero III return this one. Robinson Jr. back in offense. Gonna pitch it out to Noble II for a 3 or 4 yard gain, 2nd and 6. Another Noble II run, but that one's going nowhere. Bonnerman in on the loss. 3rd down and 10 for the Fort Lauderdale Flamingos. Trailing 8-7. Robinson Jr. on the 5 verts, just chucking it deep. iBoss James with the touchdown earlier gets another big play to the 27 of Toronto. Big time completion from Robinson Jr. to iBoss James. Now I pitched Noble II. He's got some space. Gets about 7. 2nd and 3 coming up. No, it's a 2-point glitch is what happened. 2nd down and 3. Another Noble II carry who breaks it outside, gets the first. Tackled down just inside the 10. 1st and goal to go for Fort Lauderdale Flamingos. Robinson Jr. throws right side to Ernesto Romero III, who gets very close. 2nd and goal to go at the 2. Yeah, no, nobody actually fixes anything anymore. As Noble II runs it for a touchdown, Fort Lauderdale takes the lead back. It's too high of expectations for things to do, for people to do things correctly. So we just have to live with mediocre. As the PAT is good, 14-8. We wind down the 1st quarter. And 10 at the 15 for Toronto. They fake it to Thunderball, throw it to Peter Tingle. That's the 1st down. I'm the sad realism. You know, when you live it every day, it is real, actually. 1st and 10 at the 20. They fake it to Thunderball. Jordan throwing deep, and Deluxe Pogger with a drop. And a lot of space was behind the defense. 2nd down and 10. Jordan, with time, throws it to Alex Schaefer, rookie wide receiver, picking up 8. 3rd down and 2 coming up. 6-2 incoming. And Jordan has to get rid of it quickly. Does. Almost intercepted. So, looks like it'll be Duck football punting it back to the Fort Lauderdale Flamingos. Eddie Money returns this one to the 17. Oh, Fort Lauderdale with a chance to extend their 6-point lead. Thompson Jr. in the gun, setting to do damage. That's incomplete left side. Second down and 10. Thompson Jr. throws it. Ernesto Romero III catches it, and that's a pickup of 6. Third down and 4 coming up. Robinson Jr. throws it deep, and that's incomplete, so it will be 4th and 4. Pablo to pump this one away. Pinsky is going to return it to the 28. First and 10 at the 28. Rush trailing by 6. If they can take the lead on this drive, it's Jordan. Throwing left sideline, incomplete, looking for Peter Tingle. Second and 10. Underball carries for about 6. Third and 4. Throws it, and wide open is Valkonen, who's got the first down and ducks out at the 44-yard line. Are the Rush really this competitive? Yes, they are. Thunderball runs it. Are they this competitive against the top 2 or 3 teams in the league? Yeah, debatable. But against this tier, yeah, absolutely. And Mason Jordan's going to get sacked by Joseph Dredd, forcing a duck football punt. I don't even know how to answer that. That's incomplete. Second and 10. Robinson Jr. throws, incomplete. Third and 10 coming up. Just inside of the 2-minute warning. What Fort Lauderdale can do. Oh wait, I know exactly what they're gonna do. Pitch to Noble the second. Close to the first, but 1 yard short. 4th and 1 coming up. And Peter Tingle catches it in stride down the left sideline. Big time pickup by Peter Tingle. Brano quickly into Flamingo territory. As Alex Schaefer grabs it for about 7, 2nd and 3. Third and 5. Jordan throws end zone, and Jalen Smith the third. top receivers in the league, coming down with it to tie it up. PAT on the way to take the lead. Duck football kicks it. And it'll be a 15-14 ball game. Arrow the third is going to take this one away to run this one back to the 22. As Fort Lauderdale has a chance to take the lead before the half. They have 2 timeouts and then 78-yard field to work with. Robinson Jr. throws it deep, and it's incomplete. Receiver looked to have it. 2nd down and 10. Trips left. Robinson Jr. Time throwing deep right sideline. It's Ernesto Romero III. Broken tackle, and he is gone. Touchdown. Fort Lauderdale. They've reclaimed the lead with 30 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Pablo to kick this one away. If the rush can bomb it deep like their counterparts, they have some playmakers to definitely do so. Engel returns this one to the 19. First and 10 at the 19. Jordan gun. Thunderball to his right. Back. Short to Deluxe Pogger. First real action. Pogger steps outside or out of bounds for a gain of 6. 2nd down and 4. Jordan throws incomplete. 3rd down and 4. And Thunderball on the eminent 3rd down run is not going to get much. Gets back line of scrimmage. 4th and 4. Coming up, Archie Swift in on that stop. And Duck football has to punt it away here. See the last play of the half. Fort Lauderdale with a 21-15 lead. We will head to the locker rooms. I believe Toronto starts with the football to start out our 2nd half. We've got a close ball game on our hands. We've had a few good games coming into the half. Peter Tingle returns it to the 15. Toronto looking at a 6-point deficit. Trying to execute their game plan and take the lead. There's a short throw to Tingle, incomplete. 2nd and 10. Throws it, and Deluxe Pogger catches it for a 1st down. He's up to the 31. Good gain of about 16. Gordon gets strip sacked, and it's Sharpay to fall on the football, but the truth shall be revealed. That's a loss of 11. Thunderball fake to Vilko Valkonen with the catch for about 8. 3rd and 13 coming up for Toronto. They dodged a bullet with that fumble recovery. Gordon with time. Throwing. Incomplete. Otterman the intended target. So, Duck football's going to punt it to the Flamingos. Eddie Money returns it. Be a Flamingos football at the 23. Thompson Jr. throws it over the middle to Romero III, who cuts it back inside for a good gain to the 48-yard line. Quick hitter play. Fresh set of downs for the Fort Lauderdale Flamingos. Robinson Jr. with time, throws it to Corey Williams behind the defenders, and quickly, the Flamingos are up to the 20-yard line. Robinson Jr.'s got in store for us this time. He's throwing right side. It's dash runman for about 6. All at 7. A run play by Noel II is going to lose a yard. Wreck-It Ralph in on the stop. 3rd and 4 coming up. Making it to Noel II. They throw it end zone. Incomplete. Lot of rush jerseys there. So Fort Lauderdale will have to settle for a field goal attempt. Pablo out to kick this one from 32 yards away. Kick is up, and it is good. That'll make it a 9-point ball game, 24-15. So, on the 25-yard line, Toronto takes over. Add the ball to start the half. Can do anything. See what they can do this drive. Jordan. Everyone split out. Is going to throw it right sideline to Alex Schaefer for a big catch to the 44. Jordan gets sacked. Thought he had some time, but Ludacris is getting into the backfield, bringing him down for a 7-yard loss. 2nd and 17 coming up. Jordan throws right side, incomplete. 3rd and 17 coming up. Now, on 3rd down, Jordan going to throw it short to Thunderball, who cannot pick up enough. Gains about 8 there. 4th and 9 coming up. Duck football. Back out here to punt it again. Football punts it, and this one's going to be a great punt inside the 5-yard line. So Fort Lauderdale back deep in their own territory. See what they can do with 34 seconds left on the clock in the 3rd quarter. They're going to quickly throw it to Ernesto Rivera III, who's behind everyone. I don't think anyone's going to catch that. Oh, God. It's a hippopotamus hold that's going to negate the touchdown. 1st and 12 at the 2. Throws it short to Runman, who gets about 5. 3rd quarter incoming. Toronto trailing by 9 in Fort Lauderdale. Mingos football, but they have a long 93-yard field to work with. Jr. throws it. Williams catches it. Tiptoes down the sideline for the first. Gets up to the 22. Jr. throws it, and quick throw to Corey Williams again. Time it's good for only 6. 2nd down and 4. Does stop the clock. Goes if anything to keep the clock rolling. Robinson Jr. throwing again. Going left side to Noble II, who's got the first. Good catch to the 41-yard line. Robinson Jr. having a very efficient ball game. You run it with Noble II, who's maybe going to get a yard. 2nd down and 10. Trips right. Robinson Jr. throws to Williams, who jukes it in for the first down. Tough run after the catch, but Corey Williams, who's been a big target on this drive, gets the first. Fort Lauderdale just past midfield. They're going again. This time it's Cawthon for 6. The junior back with time, throws it to Runman. Was Well covered. Had defenders draped all over him. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 30. Fort Lauderdale definitely in scoring range, and they're chewing up a ton of clock. That false start not going to help the effort, though. And I'm back 5. Robinson Jr. throws this one out of bounds, incomplete. 2nd and 15 now. And there's a completion. 3rd down and 15 coming up. And Jr. throws it incomplete. Right. So it'll be 4th and 15. Pablo out here to kick a 52-yard field goal. That will give the Mingos a 12-point lead. Kick is up, and it is good. Doinks in off the left upright. Mingos now on the board for 27. As we are close to the 2-minute warning here in the 4th quarter, Toronto going to have to start working quickly. Jason Jordan with everyone split out. He's back. He throws and almost throws an interception. 2nd down and 10. I think it's probably getting close to 4-down territory, but we'll see what the rush can do. Jordan throws again and goes on the same looking route. Another near interception. 3rd and 10. Jordan throws it, and Peter Tingle catches it. Gets a big run after the catch to the 46. 2-minute warning here in Fort Lauderdale. Toronto Rush trailing by 12, but they are to the Mingos 46-yard line. Jordan throws it. Pogger catches it, but stays in bounds. Toronto has to burn their first timeout. Jordan throws, and Pogger catches. That's only a few. Does stop the clock at 1:52. 3rd and 4 coming up. On a rusher near midfield. Jordan is back. Throws it left side to Alex Schaefer, who's got the first. Cannot get out of bounds. Toronto burning their 2nd timeout. They're at the Mingos 42. Jordan throwing deep. Receiver had a step, but cannot haul it in. 2nd and 10. Toronto. Jordan can do. Does he have a 4th quarter comeback in him? That's a good start. Deluxe Pogger to the 25, but for some reason Toronto's using their final timeout. Ball. 25, 1:37 on the clock. Jason Jordan with time. He's going to throw it right sideline incomplete. 2nd and 10. Jordan under pressure, gets sacked. Barry B. Benson, been quiet this season, not quiet there. And that's going to be a 3rd and 20 for Toronto now. Jordan throws, there's a flag on the play, incomplete. And it's going to be a Vincent Sharpay hold, which will be declined. So now Jordan, with everyone split out wide, this could be the ball game. He's back. All right. That'll do it. 27-15 is going to be your final as Jamiroquai Robinson Jr. can just kneel this one out. They come away with a victory. It won last week against the victorious Lions, winning this one 27-15 against the Toronto Rush. And the Flamingos are definitely in the playoff picture now. Coming up after this game, we will have the Vancouver Victorious Lions and the Lidditz Twisters, the last unique matchup of the season. At this point, for the next 3 games, it's all going to be people who have played each other, I believe. And with that, we have a big shakeup in the standings. 3 teams, all coming from the International Division at 5 and 6. Toronto Rush, Madagascar Hammerheads, and Reykjavik Frost Giants. 3 teams that look to be in control of their own destiny are the Roswell Aliens, Venom, Victorious Lions, Flamingos, and Silver Eagles. They all have at minimum 1 game advantage. If they keep winning, they will get in. I expect the Victorious Lions to advance to 9-2 after this game here, and yeah, see how it goes. This game is going to be in Lidditz. Experts have the Vancouver Victorious Lions as a pretty big favorite. I expect that to be the case. Here we go. Kickoff is underway. Reginald Shrubbery turn this one. Let it starts out on offense. Start out the football game.
Sit up. Hike. Strike. Strike. Sit up. Go. Hut, hut. Sit hut. Hut. Hike. Hut hut. Hike. Sit hut. Hike. Go. Hike. Sit hut. Go. Hut. Hike. Hike. Sit hut. Sit hike. Hut hut. Strike. Hike. Hike. Sit up. Hike. Sit up. Go. Sit hike. Sit hut. Hut hut. Go. Sit hut. Hike. Hut. Hike. 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 Sit hut. Sit hut. Hut. Strike. Strike. Go. Strike. Strike.